So today I'm gonna put this thing on its four wheels, so yeah, it's gonna be epic.
So in this video I will show you how I made my simple rear hubs. So this you can buy, and this you can buy, but you can't laser it. So this is the measurement of my wheels. Then I'm gonna use some, wait a minute, here, some tire bolts just to press them through it. But first I need to weld them on these. Then here comes the strengthening piece, but first I'm gonna drill some holes and tap them so I can tighten it onto the axle. Great. So I welded the parts together. I'm gonna be strong enough. I don't gonna install these parts yet because I want to take these to my work and install them in the lathe, so I can skin off this surface so that I have a nice surface area with my wheel, and it's aligned with the axle so it's don't wobble or something. So yeah, great. So these parts we have done, well, mainly done, not ready yet. Now gonna focus on this rear part. This is for my brake disc, and my sprocket is the same system like the wheel hubs, just this tube with laser cut parts. I already drilled some holes to tighten it to the axle. Now it's just installing these on the right spot. So yeah. So rear hub done, welded. Still need to put it in the lathe, but I just want to show you my welds. I'm still learning, but I'm pretty glad of it. Yeah, here it's also good. I like it. Tasty.
3 days later.
Goodbye, kitty. So here we are. I installed this in the lathe and turned it down so it's nice and flat and straight according to the axle. Now I'm gonna install these little parts to strengthen it. Here I want to strengthen it because yeah, my weld starts here and I turn it down too much, I think. So I want to put the little pieces here to strengthen it together so it doesn't break under the force of the engine. So I tapped all the holes with thread. Now I'm gonna weld these little plates onto here, just for securing my hubs to the axle. So if you untighten the bolt, you can pull off the hub. Oh yeah, let's do this. So I'm using this thing to press in these bolts, but yeah, that's not okay. It's broken, and I still need to add 4 to this one. So great.
A few moments later.
It's still broken, but I went to my job and they pressed in these bolts for me. Thank you for that. So now I can start assembling the rear axle, the brake, etc. So I'm gonna do this right now. Great. Great. I installed my rear axle now by banging on it with a hammer for a while. Now I'm trying to install my caliper, but the holes in this plate don't really line up. Here it could line up, but it's against the caliper, the disc, so that we don't need. So I think I'm gonna use this piece of flat, cut it off here and here, install a piece of flat, drill holes and make it clean by rounding off the edges. So I'm gonna do this right now. Really heavy. So here we have it. I made those two plates. I still need to weld them in and clean it a little bit more up. But the brake pad is installed. So yeah, let's weld them in now. Rear caliper is installed. Connected with those plates. Don't think my plate is perfectly straight because the other half it goes well and then it jams a little bit, but I think when I'm riding this thing it's gonna wear down the disc, so this isn't gonna be a problem, I think. Now I'm gonna install this back onto the car and add those wheels and have a look at it. Nice. So my bolts are just I think a millimeter too long, so I can't really tighten my wheels, so I think I'm just gonna cut the top off. It's gonna be okay. Now this is done, let's install those big tires onto my small Land Rover. So this thing is bigger than I expected. It's like the size of a small car. but it's awesome. Now we're gonna quickly add the body and have a look at it. God. Awesome. So this thing is really awesome. Just look at it. I'm gonna install a white body kit on it, so it's gonna be much cleaner at front, because this thing is really wide. It's like 1 meters 400, I think. But that's good for the cornering, so I don't flip this. Awesome.